I've wandered around with nothing more than time on my hand. I was lost in the night with no sight of you, and at times it was so blue and lonely, heading for the light.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Living Clean and Sober with Johnny Rags and Ken MacDonald, and of course, Artie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm very well.
It's like summer's upon us. What
It's
happened in
very
spring,
matter
man?
of fact tonight, ain't it?
Springtime tonight.
Yeah. You noticed that, huh?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Wow.
Good thing I'm not in the camera.
That's a very good thing. Welcome to the show, everyone. We have the lovely Carly Leonard on tonight.
Hi,
Welcome to the
Carly.
show.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Good. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's been about a
man.
month or so.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
looking
busy,
for
busy,
it.
busy. Life shows up, right?
Yeah.
Got to keep showing up.
I know you got-
Day in and
you got
day
that
out.
Tan, man.
I have the tan.
Yeah.
Never
At least-
been into a tanning booth ever in my life,
Me either.
actually.
I
But
don't
still,
do
people
that.
ask me, when did you go to the tanning booth? I
Well-
said, I never did.
Yeah, people actually accuse me of tan.
Yes,
Like-
yes.
Why wouldn't I tell you that?
It's actually, you know, a healthy kind of color.
No, man. I saw a lady who was in a tanning booth and she was orange.
Orange.
Yeah, well, some
Orange.
people go to extremes with it. I don't.
Naturally orange.
Right. I think they sell pills for that. If you want like a tan, buy a
Listen,
pill or
I
something.
was like,
and
it
you
was
turn
89
orange.
degrees out Saturday. Go stand in the sun.
You know what? People do anything to look good.
This
You know?
is true.
I mean, it's all important about how you look.
Look good, feel good, play good.
That's it. That's it. You know?
What do you think about that?
I think that's very true.
I love it. She's so nervous. Like, all we're trying to do is have a conversation.
That's
We're willing participants to carry a message to an addict who still suffers, and even ones that think they're not suffering. You know, we don't really matter. I mean, it doesn't, you know, this disease just doesn't discriminate,
No, it won't.
you know, and it makes you think that things are okay when they're not, Carly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely do.
You know, and you just showing up tonight. Would it take you 2 hours to get here?
Yeah, hour and a half.
Yeah, thank you for doing that.
welcome.
That's a big thing.
I love that level of commitment.
Oh, yeah, you know.
What was that, a mouse?
I don't know what he's doing over there.
He's-
so-
He has fun with that thing.
Yes.
He's got more toys over here than.
But anyway, it's good to be here. You know, this is part of my commitment and part of my purpose in life, actually, to carry a message to someone. And I don't even know who's listening. What about that?
That's the beauty of it.
It is. It is.
What do they have
show
to
up.
do?
Well, they have to dial 10 digits, but
He's back.
you know,
back.
how hard is it to dial 10 digits? I
It is
mean, come on.
incredibly hard.
You know, especially now with a phone. Like, I don't rememre phone numbers anymore. I remember
Right.
names.
You know, I
You
gotta
don't
get
even
the
have
old, I have to get that, like, the old dial tone song.
Yeah, I mean, it
Strange
creates some
thing
interest.
today. I
Huh?
was at an ER, right?
Right.
And I saw a phone. What do you call them? Payphone?
They had a payphone at
50
the...
cents.
Did it work?
Yeah.
It did.
I laughed because there was like a bank of payphones at the airport, and I said, "This is such a useless thing. It should be like a cell phone charging area or something
Right.
useful."
Good idea.
Yeah.
They
It
had a
is.
cell phone charging thing there too. So
Oh, okay.
if this thing was sitting in the back, and I looked on there because the water fountain was right next to it. So I said, "Wow, look at that! 50 cents for a call, a local call,
Wow.
and you use a credit card to dial long distance." That weird? You remember phone booths? You might
Somewhat.
be too young.
A little bit. Yeah.
So what do you do? What brought you here? Carly Leonard?
Well, Johnny asked me to come out and kind of tell everybody what I went through, and
Well, why don't you start telling us, Carly? There's no time like the present. We only have an hour.
Yeah, and that hour goes quick.
Yes, it does.
What do you
Yes,
see?
it does.
yeah. So yeah, I'm in recovery myself. I have almost 3 years, August 5th.
Congratulations.
That's
Thank
great. That's awesome.
So yeah, basically I was struggling from heroin addiction ever since I've been 16 years old, and
Best drug in the world, isn't it?
yeah, it'll kill people.
That's a way to put it,
Yeah.
I guess.
Takes everything away.
Promises you everything and gives you nothing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Takes your life.
Like that.
absolutely.
16, so now you're 18? Or 19?
No, I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Old enough to
good.
know better, too young to care.
Right, that's nice.
Yeah.
You know what? Young people in
Artie's
recovery,
got it.
that's
He's on
great.
The A game tonight.
No, that's great stuff. I mean, you
That
came
is.
here because you had
Awesome.
enough at a young age. Now you're coming up on 3 years clean. What about that?
That is.
You know, I wasn't thinking of having a problem when I was 16 or 17. I was just getting it going.
I had it going then. I was strung out
Yep.
in high school.
Yeah.
So tell us more.
So before Carly gets into that, I'm going to tell people what they can do for City of Angels.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
That's good. City of Angels, great organization.
That's right. We do many things, and we do all of them well.
That's
Wouldn't you
right.
Say, Art?
Yes.
Artie's on his A game tonight. Look, we got a haircut too.
I'm not going
huh?
to break my. They're actually
My
going to see
man.
me walk around because I left my coffee outside.
I thought that was from last week or something. See,
All right, I mean, I could always get it for you if you want.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
it'll be easier.
yeah, it's not a big deal.
Kenny's
Carly's
I did not break my anonymity.
Say, right?
www.cityofangelnj.org if you want to know about the great things we do. We have all kind of things, family groups,
You are a guy.
meetings, fellowship meetings, anything that you could ever need, we got. So go to our website, www.cityofangelnj.org, and to listen to us, you go to coaradio.com. You want to give them our number there, Ken? The 10-digit guy?
609-241-7103.
That's to chat with us. If you
And
want-
all the lines are open at this
That's
point.
right. And if you want to chat with this lovely young lady here, give us a call.
Yes.
609-241-7103. Now, back to you. How are you?
I'm
You
good.
less nervous now?
A little bit, yeah.
Good. I
Yeah.
figured you'd get right into
It
it.
takes you a few minutes. You can move closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You on top of you? over here?
Yeah, a
I'll
little
back
bit.
off.
No, it's okay.
So tell us about your life. How it was before you got clean? What happened, and then what it's like now.
Where you're at today.
Okay, so yeah, I struggled with drug addiction and alcoholism ever since I was in middle school. It went into high school, and I went straight to heroin. Like everything else was irrelevant, and I became a heroin addict, and I couldn't stop using. As soon as I picked it up, I couldn't put it down, and the struggle was hard. I was young, I was hanging out with a lot of older people, and it just took my life over. The sports I got into, my grades, I dropped out of high school sophomore year. It ruined my family. My mom had to kick me out of the house ever since I turned 18. And
Where did you go?
I was homeless for a while.
Nice.
I went back and forth from my mom's to my dad's until my mom had enough and she said, get out. And my dad is very mentally sick, so he let me stay there. And I took advantage of the fact that he was sick. So I basically used him for about a year. And I just did the whole, guy thing. Like, I got a boyfriend, we used together, that's what it was. And you know, like for the young girls out there, it's terrible. Like, just, if you have the chance to get clean, because it ruined my life. I was about 90 pounds soaking wet, and like I was homeless. I was on the streets by the time I was 18 years old. So, and it like brought me to the point where like I dropped out of high school. I didn't want anything to do with an education, nothing to do with work, nothing at all. And I was not motivated. All I was living for was to get another one in me. And so that happened for a while. It destroyed everything in my life. And yeah, so like around 18 like is when I started going into facilities. Like, I did the shuffle. I went into rehab, I went out of rehab, I went into halfway, went out, went to detox, and like the only treatment center I've ever completed was a 30-day mandatory time that when I was a juvenile, because, you know, my mom kicked me out of the house, called the cops, and I was in a psych ward. And then I went to a facility, adolescent, and it was mandatory. And after that, as soon as the day I got out, I used. Like, I just was, you know, that's all I knew how to do in life. And so that went on for a while. And after that, after about like 8 months, like I was hitting my bottom. I just didn't know what else to do. Like, I didn't know what else to do. I just didn't know how to get clean. And then, I mean, I've been to over 30 facilities. I've never completed one other than the juvenile one. And after that, it was like,
That's better.
That is better.
a little better, yeah.
You can hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it brought me to my bottom, and by the time I was about to turn 19, I remember being at my mom's, and she threw a birthday party. I didn't live there, but she thought I was clean, and I lied to her, and I looked like shit. I remember, I still have pictures to this day, like I was like a twig, and I was at my birthday party, and I was strung out, and it was pretty insane. And not even like 4 or 5 days later, I went out to Florida. I got help, and she didn't do anything. I called someone, got the number, got a flight out there. By that time, like, I didn't have insurance, I didn't have anything, so they scholarshiped me into a halfway house. I detoxed on the couch for 2 weeks, cold turkey, and like that's what I needed to get clean, because I won't ever forget that day. I won't ever forget the withdrawals and the terrible chaos in my life. So I stayed in halfway for 4 months, got a job, got 2 jobs, and like I just worked my ass off to like be a better person and get back into like recovery. And I just started saving money, and I moved out with a bunch of sober roommates. I got a sponsor, got a home group, and I lived in Florida for about 2 years. And that's like, you know, that's it. Like, I went to Florida to change my life, and I got my network out there, and I started to become like a normal, well, not normal, but like a person of society, and like got a job, and like did this thing. And I had a lot of responsibilities at a young age, so like that's how I matured so easily in life. So my mom didn't talk to me for 8 months until I, like 8 months clean, she was like, all right, maybe I'll, you know, go visit her. And for like my mom, from her not enabling me and her, you know, basically pushing me out in the real life is like when I really stepped up in my own life. And I lived in Florida for 2 years, and then I started working in the field, giving back. I got some sponsees, and I just gave back like to people that were struggling in active addiction and in recovery that needed my help. And then last January, I moved back to Jersey. Oh, by the way, I'm from Jersey. And
As long as you're
Jersey's
not
a
from
nice-
Hightstown.
Yeah, no, South Jersey.
Well, look, I mean, Hightstown's a pretty nice small town. So when Carly called and said she was on Main Street, I'm figuring she was 4 blocks away.
Yeah, I figured she was right around the corner.
Yeah, exactly, right down the street. So, you know, we keep it simple, Artie.
She's closer than you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying. We had a couple laughs about your plight there,
Yeah.
being lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really amazing that, you know, the gift of desperation took you to a place now of, you know, humbleness, great gratitude. You know, I admire the fact that you stepped up to the plate, and I really liked what you said. Not that I'm critiquing you or anything, but, you know, when we started this show, we talked about the importance of people getting up and taking care of themselves. You know, we can get you in rehab, we can get you in detox, we can get you into a recovery home. Don't go to your mom's. Like, you know, mom will coddle you, she will accept you, she will always love you, she will enable you, she will do your laundry, she'll make your bed. If you need money, she'll give it to you because you're clean. That's what my mom did for me for
Home is
years.
the last place we want to send someone just.
Exactly. And I'm so glad that you moved away. I mean, isn't that great? Art? It's the first time we've actually heard that in a while.
And you know what?
Yeah.
The whole process is scary because it's a lot of firsts. I mean, you know,
Exactly.
that you don't know what you're walking into when you're walking into a sober home and living with 8 other people or, you know, whatever.
Especially
that's to be.
females.
Right.
I can imagine that's even worse. I have 5 in my house, and you can see I have no hair, okay?
Well, we won't go there, Art, but
Yeah, we'll let that one get by.
But you know, I mean, that's really, you know, that's commendable, and I really hope that some people are listening and just heard that fact that you made a decision. See, because we can't get people clean, you have to want to get clean. You know, and it can't be a lie. It has to be like a heartfelt thing. Where you say, you know what, I'm going to change my life and it's going to happen today. Will you help me? You know, and on the ride here, I was thinking about my journey, you know, and I got asked to speak in a meeting tomorrow night, and I was thinking, geez, it took me 35 years to do a thorough 4th step. 35 years. I came to Narcotics Anonymous before you were born in 1979. So that was 30.
That was quite a long 4th step.
Yes. But the point of the matter is that it was a 4th step that wasn't thorough. I come from a world where the things I did in my past, that were no good, I have to take them to the grave with me. I was too honorable, false pride. I was too proud of my own bullshit that I couldn't share it with someone. And, you know, you talked about doing some things differently, you know, and that's what we have to do to stay clean, because this disease will get you. It's
It will.
waiting.
You know, the common theme, too, also, was what you said when Carly was finished talking, desperation.
Absolutely.
It's the common theme, but it shows up in so many different ways. And it's good that was a good point that you made, because all I could picture is this young kid going down to Florida, scared to death, but doing it anyway. And that's what we do here.
That's it.
I mean, I was petrified to go to my first meeting. Petrified. Could I say that? Absolutely not.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? My ego would never allow
Me
that.
neither.
And
Me
so
neither.
what did I do? I sat there and didn't say a word.
Too cool to speak.
And who was I cheating?
I remember those days.
Them and me, actually, because to share that experience that I just came off another run, you know, my 15th treatment center, you know, I forgot about all the detoxes. I stopped counting them.
Me too, yeah. Yeah.
Because I was the guy who, if it was cold out, like in the wintertime, I would duck into a detox. It was warm. They would feed me. You know, I had some shelter for a minute. And then I would get an oil change and then bang, go out and, now I'm ready to get high again.
Right, you did that, Carly, 30 institutions. I mean, what do? We go in for a week or two, recharge our batteries, right? So that we can feel the dope we're shooting. I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the truth. Because the drugs stop working.
Absolutely.
It's all about getting off empty so you don't get sick.
Right.
It's not about getting high.
I hated, absolutely
That's a strong word, John.
hated being sick. And yet, I was sick more often than not. It sucked. It was terrible. I can't stretch my imagination far enough to think any of that was fun.
Right.
Not at all.
So what are you doing now? I mean, it's great. It's great. You got to this point. You're rebuilding your life, right? You're working. You're living at home now. Home is where the heart is. Jersey, that's your home, right?
Yeah.
And your friends,
Not
and your family.
Hightstown, though.
Not Hudson.
Well, no, you'll come back to
was-
Hightstown in 6 months if we ask you to come back.
You will.
Yeah.
Hopefully sooner than that.
Yeah.
Well,
You
for
graced us
the
with-
anniversary
Yeah, there you
in
go.
November.
We'll do it up big this year.
Absolutely.
T-shirts,
Absolutely.
hats.
So you're clean, you're employable, your mother talks to you now, you have a key to the house,
Yep.
you have money in the bank, you have a few friends, you met Johnny, you met me, you met Arthur tonight. So you're broadening your horizon, right?
Yeah.
Because the disease of addiction doesn't want you to have any of that.
No, absolutely not.
It wants you to sit in your car and make a phone call. Well, I'm lost, I can't make it. And
Bye.
you do that.
See you,
We would have said,
see you
"Oh,
soon.
I hope you find your way home."
Easy.
You know what I mean? We wouldn't have got upset.
Right.
So that's all good stuff. So
What a level of commitment.
I love
Right
it.
here.
At 21, that's amazing.
And what does that do to help me? When I see that enthusiasm,
Absolutely.
that, okay, I'll do it even though I don't want to, helps me.
Me too.
Inspires you, John?
Inspired is the word. That is it. Artie, I'm telling
I'm on
you,
it tonight, man.
he's got his A game going on over there.
We'll
I'm
get the
telling
word
you.
of the week off of Artie.
No, I don't know that. Yo, Art, tell him what happened last week about the word of the week. I was like,
I heard it was a very good word of the week. Gratitude, right?
yeah,
Didn't go well, though.
no, I
The
didn't.
timing was off.
I was
It's not
texting
the
him at
same.
5 of 9.
The timing was off. Yeah, it is
It's
about
just
the
not the
time,
same
so-
when you're not here, Ken.
That's it.
Wow.
You were missed.
So I can come
Dearly.
back next week?
Absolutely.
We hope.
Okay.
I hope so.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you already gave me the days you're going to not be here. When's that?
Well, the 15th
Maybe we'll have
I
a
won't
guest
be here.
host.
15th, what, May?
Of May, yes.
Guest host.
Show up, fill the spot.
I don't know. I'm not seeing that enthusiasm right at the second.
Yeah, that enthusiasm went south.
You know?
You do.
Just leave at 4:30 so you can beat the traffic. That's why you get up here a little bit early.
We have
you go.
sleeper sofas. Just
There you go.
Stay the night before.
Yeah. Over there or something.
You can wake up, go downstairs, go to church.
There you go. How about that? I would, if I ever get thrown out, I'll come here and sleep.
Nice.
Kidding me? Not bad, huh? That's what you would hear. So what do we got going on? What's coming up?
We got the run coming up September 9th. I posted all that's what I worked on almost all day today. So you
Beautiful.
can go to walkwiththeangels.com and everything is there. You can register for the run. You can create your fundraising teams.
We do our show there, of course.
We do our show there.
That's September 8th, you said?
September 9th,
9th.
Saturday, September 9th.
Oh, okay.
Mark your calendar.
It's on a Saturday again, yeah.
So what do you think of City of Angels and this show and all that? What are you thinking?
I think it's really inspiring to myself and probably a lot of other people.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I like it. That's very good.
Because we're the only recovery radio station out there. 24 hours a day.
7
Right.
days a week.
That's right. I forget about
I
that.
just realized that candle says tranquil breeze.
That was Tina brought us that candle.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, she did?
She said she got us a present.
She was telling me it stinks in here, is what I
Yeah,
thought.
that's what she said.
I'm
Does it
just
stink
kidding.
in here?
Just kidding,
Smells
Tina.
like leather over there. Tina, I hope you're listening. But what was I saying? I forgot now. That shit happens all the time to me. Getting old.
So look, the deal is if you need help, just make a phone call or go online. I mean, we're all about helping other people every day. That's what HOPE stands for, Carly.
Helping other people every day.
Yeah, or hold on.
Pain ends.
You can go to
You know?
cityofangelsnj.org and go to our Get Help, and that will actually give you help for both Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Stay tuned
Stay tuned.
for PA.
We're staying tuned.
But isn't that weird that she bought the candle and it's tranquil, which is my favorite word?
Yes.
I love that word.
She probably...
Tranquility.
We're vying for 2 week words of the week here.
No, why don't you take it home with you?
Maybe I will.
You know,
Maybe I
I mean,
will.
I'm thinking like that's
And you
yours.
can be tranquil.
Thank you, Tina.
It's just going to sit here on the
Well, it'll sit here with the cookies for the art.
desk.
The
and,
cookies are up
nothing
here.
will get
Cookies
done.
and the candy that's left.
That's a private joke between Artie and me when we were at the other place, the Dwyer Center, where City of Angels does all their functions and stuff. Well, we do functions here, but they do all their meetings and job coach stuff. But Artie had just started and there was a box of donuts or something on that table.
Yeah, they were petrified.
And I said,
You could have
"All
broke a
right,
window with them.
have a donut." And I ate it and almost broke my tooth on it because they were there so long. But they were pretty good donuts.
Probably the first time.
Yeah.
Do you have
They were
anything else you
recycled.
want to add, Carly, or should we just call the show early tonight? Or I mean,
Nah, she got a ton of stuff.
it's all about you.
Yeah, it's
right
all about
now.
you
I mean,
tonight.
you know, you're.
Tonight, not all the time, tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this is your moment. You know, you got to come stronger.
You got flair tonight.
You know.
Give us a call, 609-241-7103. Anything that Carly shared or any of us idiots said or anything, or silliness. I like silliness. It's good.
Silliness is good. Yeah.
I'm free to be silly today.
It's one of them days.
That's all. And I am a silly ass. I love it. I love it.
Well, look, I mean, I'm glad to be here. I have to tell you guys, I missed not coming. And I know there was a lot of things going on in my personal life, and I appreciated the prayers and the support and all that. But you know what? I'm really happy that I've gotten to the other side of those things. And I can remember when I didn't have the courage to get to the other side, or I was too cool to get to the other side, or I would be okay, so there wasn't another side. You know what I mean? Like any which way or whatever.
Oh, we got a call.
I was saved by the bell.
You are live.
Yep, hold on, put you on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Hi. How are you guys? I've been listening since 8 o'clock.
Is it?
Oh, nice.
Oh, really? How we coming out? Good?
I think you guys sound great.
Good.
I'm
Thank
really
you.
inspired, especially by that young lady, Carly.
She's
She's quite an inspiration.
That must
She
be the-
is.
you know, are we exchanging text messages with that word? I mean, that's the third or fourth time I heard
actually,
inspired.
We are not using. That should be the word of the week. But you better get.
You're thinking that
You better get some.
I got the word of the week. So.
You better
We're not-
get some little
That's
bit
more than
more,
coincidence because none of us have our phones out. We're not looking at them. That word just mistakenly comes.
So who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah. Yeah.
I am a recovering enabler, a recovering codependent, and a recovering mother, and I'm Carly's mom,
Oh, very nice to meet you. What is your name?
Marianne Leonard.
Marianne, nice to meet you.
Marianne, my pleasure. How are you?
Same here, guys.
Yeah, and you're recovering from all those things. What a beautiful gem you brought into this world. I'll tell you that. What a great girl.
Thank you.
She has inspired us.
She always tries to give me the credit, but I always bring it back to her because she has created this new life for herself. which is the most beautiful thing I've experienced.
Absolutely.
But just remember, you were there for her. You never turned your back.
Oh, never ever. I turned it to save her life,
Right.
but then...
Right. Well, they're the logical steps that families don't know about until they experience it.
Well, you know, when our children walk into addiction, you just go to chapter 3 in the parenting book, right?
Right.
Diagram A.
Because you think you've done something.
Oh, that's right. There is no book.
Oh, really? Oh, man. What have I been reading all these years?
Dr. Spock.
Yeah. No, now we got the updated one. It's Dr. Oz now.
Well, you know what? I liked how you put it, that you were recovering, because I think, more parents need to know that, it's a family disease. So it affects you as much as it affects her. It affected my mom for, her whole life, actually, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And the last couple of years have been very good because I've been clean on and doing the right thing for the right reason. So that's so important.
So we'd like to have you on with Carly. That would be amazing.
I would love to, because now I have a burning desire and I have a passion. I started an enablers group for moms.
Really?
I have one of your cards. How about that?
Aha!
What's the name of the group?
Enablers 365, because we do it every day of the year.
I love it.
That's incredible. I love that.
My guess was going to be Enablers Anonymous. No.
Right. You were on the right there.
I
You
don't
were
want
close.
them to be anonymous. I want them to be right up front. And
Exactly.
Right.
That's it.
Wow, and you'll help them
And then
admit.
because of my daughter, that's how I got started, and now I speak. I'm asked to speak, and I thank her every day because I've met some of the most beautiful people who I call friends.
Wow.
Lifelong friends.
No,
That's awesome.
absolutely.
See what
And
you've
I'm proud of
done?
this
You
girl
don't even know.
because she's doing phenomenal things to save lives.
Well, sometimes we're the last people that know that we have that effect on people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a nice thing when you find out, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You can talk.
Hi, Carly girl. What's up, girl? And let me tell you, my daughter earns her own money, pays her own bills, washes
God
her own
bless.
clothes, cooks her own food. I am not an enabler, and I think she can testify to that.
Any longer,
So that's-
right? Any longer.
And
Yeah.
I'm Italian from South Philly, so let me tell you.
Right up my alley. Right up my alley. That's
Right.
where I'm from.
You hungry? You want to sit down and eat? I got it.
That's like Enabling Central. That's
Right.
Everywhere I go in South Philly, you want something to eat?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
How about coffee? If you're going to make it, I'll have a cup.
Right, it's always like, I'll have a cup with you.
Right.
You don't want to make it for just me, you know what I mean?
So, Marianne, where are you from in South Philly?
29th and Mifflin.
Okay, I went to school at Newman.
Here you go.
Yeah, graduated. I guess I don't care about telling my age. I graduated 77.
Oh, I graduated 75.
Oh, okay.
That's the year I graduated. 1975.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yep,
the
right
year I
here.
graduated.
It's that.
And Arthur, you too?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I went into the Navy till 1979.
Nice.
Wow.
And then I came out and joined the rock and roll band.
1979, I went to jail.
Then I became.
Yo, Johnny, after Goretti, I went to college at What's the Matter You?
I went to that school too.
I have that shirt.
You went to Goretti?
I went to Goretti.
Wow, real South Philly girl.
I really went to What's the Matter You.
How long you been out of South Philly, Mayor?
31 years.
Yeah, I'm about that too. I moved out of there because I couldn't park anywhere anymore. I moved down the shore actually from South Philly. Culture shock. I
Well,
was,
everybody from South Philly moved over to Sewell, New Jersey.
yeah,
Right.
And so that's where we all are.
nice. My brother moved there for a minute till he got evicted. He was one of us.
Jersey, my sister-in-law moved from like Kensington to. Still with us?
I'm still here, but I just wanted to say hello I thank you guys for what you're doing. It's a beautiful thing. And Carly, I love you. I'm proud of you. And keep moving in that direction, girl.
All right, nice talking.
Thank you. Thanks
Love
for
you too.
calling.
Thank you guys. Take care.
Okay.
Bye. Figure out on Monday. You both could.
Well, that was nice, huh?
That was awesome.
It was nice.
Yeah. Did you know that your mother was going to call?
No, I did not.
It's a
Wow.
banging show. We got another caller here?
Well, that's good.
They changed their mind. They said,
Well, you know, it's.
I love my trend. Oh, yeah, I started to tell you.
Well, please continue.
No? No good?
It's okay.
I started to tell you that Tina texted me that she bought a gift for us. So I couldn't think.
So I have half of that. You're saying?
Yeah, you
us?
can have a hunk of that candle. No, she texted me, she bought a gift for us and she wanted me to guess what it was, but I couldn't.
And it was a candle?
No, she sent me a picture. She bought a mirror.
A mirror.
Yeah, and she still has it. Next time she comes on, she's gonna bring it.
What's the mirror going to be for?
I guess to see if her hair looks all right. Makeup and
I love it. That's great.
shit. Yeah, about that. She's
Hello,
so...
Gail, you're on the air.
Hello, guys. How
Hello,
are you?
Miss Gail, our word of the week girl from last week. How are
Gail,
you?
hey, Gail, how are you?
Say hi,
Ken
Gail.
and John, how are you?
Good, wonderful. Especially now that you called, we're even better.
Good.
Oh, thank you. Are you guys crying because I'm not there?
Yeah, we needed some Kleenex, Gail. We were boo-hooing.
FedEx you a case.
We have a lovely guest tonight. I wanted you to meet her, but you didn't show up, so.
Sorry, we're so busy eating
You were so busy? You're so busy helping people, right?
People helping people.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's what you do. I know.
That's what I do all the time.
I hear you. That's
How are you
good.
guys doing? Were there a lot of callers tonight?
You're our second.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, that is
Very
good.
good.
And the other caller called us to say how good the show was so far.
Oh, good, good. I'm
So-
glad. Very
so
glad.
are you
What
coming
guys
next week?
About?
Say that again?
Hello?
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 Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, we
Got
can.
me?
We can hear you. No, we're still here. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
What have you guys been talking about? What's the topic?
We're talking about how the market has,
No, we were talking about how the gift of desperation turned into many, many blessings from start to finish. Not that it's finished, but you know what I'm saying.
right, gotcha. What do you
Carly's
think
very
about that,
elegant.
Miss Gail?
It's very difficult for me to hear you. I don't know why. Sorry.
She's not here.
What's the matter, Art? What's the matter with that?
Are we having
got here?
technical difficulties, Gail? All right.
Arthur?
Must us work fine.
You there?
I'm here.
Hi, Gail. Can you hear us?
Yes, it's a little hard because there's an echo.
Oh, okay.
Turn your radio off.
Turn your radio off.
Yeah.
Do you still have it on COA radio?
I don't have it on right now. I'm just speaking to you guys.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got you. How's it now?
Okay, it's a little better.
Good.
Really?
Good. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
The Friday I went to the addiction convention in Atlantic City, and Governor Christie was there.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
did he tell you to say hi to me?
He said to kiss everybody on COA radio station.
Nice.
Blowing you all a kiss.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Thank you.
I'd rather have one in person, but I'll take the one over the phone. Did you hear that? Did you hear ours?
No, I didn't hear Art. What did he
Hear
say?
that? He blew you a kiss back.
Oh, thank you, Art. I felt that.
It's a kiss and a slurp.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the sad news about Christopher passing away?
Yeah, Christopher Deshawn.
No, I don't believe I had the honor of meeting him.
Okay, you probably did, Ken.
Oh, okay.
And probably Art did. He was in, Kevin had picked him up from the airport, I believe, or someplace in Philly. He brought him to the coaching class, just to see how, everything works. And he was clean for 6 months, and then unfortunately he didn't make it. So I'm assuming that Kevin's probably at the wake this evening.
Actually, the wake of these tomorrow evening, and the funeral is Wednesday.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah.
Really nice person, and I guess he thought he was invincible, and he went out once again, and that's the end, which is pretty sad.
Yeah.
He's 22 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been a rough
So,
months,
that's
man.
the sad news. The good news is that people really want to remain clean and sober. You do the right thing, and you can.
Right. And Carly's living proof of that here tonight at 21 years old, and she's clean and happy, which is pretty nice.
That's really great.
It is.
Very good.
Yep. That is great. So.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll meet her soon. She's a sweetheart. Right.
Nice. I wish I was there to meet
You
her.
agree with that?
Yeah.
Well, you could have been here, but you weren't, so.
Well, I mean,
I'm busy eating meatballs and pasta. Sorry.
And we didn't get any, so I don't want to
Wow,
hear
now
any of
I'm
that
hungry.
either. Yeah, I'm starving.
life shows up, you know what I'm saying, Johnny?
I
So,
hear you. I hear you.
Hey, KFC, that
good.
wasn't even good.
That's a stretch. KFC to meatballs and macaron. Did you get the deluxe?
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Do it.
What happens when you eat that stuff?
Yeah, right. Did you get regular or crispy?
Actually, this is hysterical. They had no white meat original. I'm like,
Really?
You're kidding me.
you're a chicken place and it's dinner time. Right?
That sucks.
Oh, what else?
Right, that's their
We
signature.
didn't have any chocolate chip cookies. They were on all
Damn.
kinds of stuff. I was like, man, you people are insane.
It's all right. I asked for pickles for my cheesesteak, and they didn't have any pickles. Right?
No, I know.
Does not compute.
That's something. So, but like you said, we're in a silly mood tonight.
Yeah, we
Good
are.
to be here. It's good to hear from you, Gail.
Yeah, it is.
It's good to hear
Next
from
time, I promise you, I'll make you guys meatballs and pasta, and I'm going to hang up so you guys can continue your show.
Okay.
Thank you for calling. We love you. And,
Appreciate it.
Hopefully, we'll be seeing you soon.
Cool. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
See you soon.
Okay. Well, that was nice. I mean, it's good to see, Carly, people continue to call and want to participate. And, we talked earlier about our purpose. I mean, basically, this is why we're still here. To carry a message to someone who still suffers. It's that glimmer of hope. It's that inspiration. It's that enlightenment. It's that,
That's your music.
that word of the week kind of thing. It's all about being willing to participate and
Can I guess
share.
what the word of the week is?
Yes, what is the word of the week, Arthur?
Can we guess?
Is it inspiration?
No, it's not actually.
Oh, we went right
Well,
off
I
of
mean,
that
it might have something to do with inspiration.
Is it Carly?
No, I'll tell you. I mean, I spent some time outside. I actually give the word of the week some thought. Actually, I know that might come as a surprise to some people, but
We know what you put into it. That's why it comes out so well.
well, you know what? And we're standing outside of Menino's. We graduated from the Heightstown Diner to Menino's now.
Is it easier to walk across the street?
I
It
think
is.
so.
Or
I
did we
think so.
eat
It is.
everything on the menu at the Heightstown Diner already?
I
Yeah,
believe we
that
did.
might have had something to do do with it. Yeah.
The thing that told me to go somewhere else and told us to go somewhere else was I ordered, remember the cheesecake? And they gave me a whole cheesecake.
You know, did they
I
really?
ordered a hunk, and they gave me the whole thing.
Did they charge you for the hunk, or did they charge you?
No, it was cheap. It was like $5 or something.
Right.
Remember?
I remember that.
The whole thing.
It was great.
You know, there's two other great diners up on Route 130 here.
We used to go to the Town and Country.
Town and Country.
When we were in-
the Americana is very good.
Yeah, when we
No,
were
that
at-
was in Bordentown. Was it the town?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right
Town and
next to
Country's
Dave and
important now.
Buster's or
No, for Chicken and Pete.
Chicken Pete's. I always get them mixed
Right,
up.
we went there too.
That used to be the old ground round there.
Wow.
Wow.
Maturis is over there.
Mastoris is there too.
Yeah, that's a good joint. I ate there with Kevin. Kevin and I had lunch there.
Mastoris ain't as good as it used to
The
be.
bread that they have over there, ooh. I bought a big.
They're not one of my
Oh, we
sponsors.
keeping
so
you up over here?
Look, let me button up this word of the week.
Yeah,
thing,
let's
okay?
wrap that up.
The word of the week. He's too much with that, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
the
he
word
is.
of the week tonight is reflection.
Ooh.
What do you think about that, Carla? Do you know what it means?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, well, tell me, and then I'll tell you what it means.
Basically like a reflection of your life. Like,
Okay, the throwing back by a body or surface of light.
He's too deep for you.
No,
ain't he?
the throwing back, this is according to Webster's.
Ooh, Webster,
Yeah.
huh?
going back.
The
still
throwing
make
back
that?
by a body or surface of light, heat, or sound without absorbing it. But I like this one, serious thought or consideration.
Yeah, that's better.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not looking at a reflection like I'm looking in a mirror, even though we got a gift from Tina that we don't have, but we'll have
Yeah.
a mirror here. I don't know what we're going to do with it.
She's going to look into it.
But anyway, it's, you know, when we talk, you know, we end up talking about the same things week in and week out, but
Yeah.
they're a little different. There's a little bit of different spin. There's different guests here, and, you know, serious thought or consideration is actually a luxury. I remember thinking myself, driving myself crazy. What if I did that? What if I didn't do that? What if I stayed?
What are they
back?
going to say
Yeah.
if I say this?
Right. Will they still like me? I want to be their friend. I don't want to be myself, and I would drive myself crazy.
Absolutely.
Now, as a result of this process that we're living, things are different now. It's actually good to give things some thought. You know, you think things through. When I was young, I never thought about consequences. Never. I just went out and did whatever I wanted to do, and I figured I would be okay. And I'm okay now, but am I boring you?
No, not
She's
I mean,
tired.
come on, Carly, you're
Long
tired.
ride.
You know, I mean, we're just getting started. I'm actually thinking about asking Art to extend the show for a half hour.
Absolutely. How about that? We haven't heard that in quite some time.
You know what I mean, Arthur?
Boy, where'd this guy get invented?
I'm done with the word of the week.
Thank you for that word of the week.
Yeah, thank you.
That was
Good to
inspiring.
be here, yes. Inspiration.
Welcome back, too, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good
thank
to have you back.
Yes, it is. It is.
It's,
good to be welcomed.
Yeah.
We haven't had him in a while, man.
Yeah.
Actually, we were off for a couple of weeks, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I was away, yeah. You guys were off. That's good.
Yeah.
We all need a break.
yeah, we needed that small break, didn't we?
Yeah, every once in a while.
So Art rearranged the studio while you were gone.
I see that. Looks very
Look
nice.
at it. It's like another world.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. We'll have to fill the seats up, man. That's
Yeah.
Plenty of room for a studio audience.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you know what? I
COA
got a lot
Radio
of
is
people
being
that wanna
filmed
come
before
on.
a studio audience, and we can say that with confidence.
Can I get an amen?
He's off the chain tonight. He's out there.
Right, so we have a few guests lined up next week.
We do.
You know, it's always good to have
For the
a
next
plan.
few weeks. And Memorial Day, of course, we play a show because we're off, because we have a well-deserved holiday.
That's right. And
Right?
Friday, May 12th, we have a benefit for City of Angels at the Crossroads in Garwood. It is Rebecca Schaefer and
I
friends.
like them. That's it.
She's really good. So they're doing a benefit for us up there. All that information's available on cityofangelsnj.org.
Okay. What else we got going on for the summer?
Nice.
there, Artie?
Our Boys of Summer have started their
The
season.
Angels.
Right.
COA Angels.
We have a baseball team, too.
And we're going to have to see if we can get some of them to come up and
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
we have to.
We had Joe and Drew.
Joe and Drew.
Then we had only two that came
Well,
up.
They're still
let
on
me,
the
let me
team?
see what I can do. Joe's not Drew. Is
Joe's
this
in
year,
New
yeah.
York now, I
Yeah,
believe.
Joe's up in New York. He went back with his family, I believe,
Okay.
during his recovery. He did play with us last year, though.
Right, I remember that.
We're not off to a flaming start this year. They won one. I mean, I think Sunday they played. It was a doubleheader. They won one. They lost one. Or maybe they lost both. I'm trying to remember. Wasn't good. We're not off to a flaming
Well, there's a
start this
lot
year,
of
but,
baseball left on.
Yeah,
There's a lot of baseball left.
Season just started. So.
And now's the
We're
good
still waiting for our first home game, you know what I mean, to come here to Mercer County. I mean, they've had issues with the rain, with the fields and stuff, I believe, so we haven't had that first home game
Well,
yet.
now's a good time because it's cool. You remember that day we did?
Cool where? It's like 83 degrees.
Yeah, but it's
outside.
cooler
May
than-
1st.
Do you remember that day we did the show out there for the playoff game? My God.
I was like in July though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I think I
It
missed
was
that.
hot.
It was like July. I put the tent up outside.
Everywhere we-
broadcasting from my phone.
Right. Everywhere
Wow.
we did something. Remember the one in that little town? What town was that? Remember we had the table? It was hot. Remember?
Oh, Riverside.
Yeah,
Riverside.
It seemed
Don't
like
forget
everywhere.
too, tomorrow is the anniversary of the Overdose Prevention Act here in New Jersey.
Okay.
So I will be
You got that?
I will be at Princeton.
Make sure you remember that.
Princeton tomorrow. It's
a big deal.
From 5:30 to 9:30. That information is available on Facebook as well.
Cool.
That's going to be 5:30 to 9:30. We're going to be there. Recovery Advocates, TOPAC.
Nice. Well, May 20th is Partners for New Beginnings.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Big day.
But we're not going to be able to live broadcast that day because that's also our first fundraiser for the
Trent
Thunder,
Thunder.
right? The Trent
Yeah.
Thunder for the Angels.
Now, the game we went
We
to,
usually go to that one.
that's when?
The one he just
The game at the stadium. Oh, we got a call.
The Sage Ferraro game
Yeah.
is June 3rd.
June 3rd. That's my daughter's birthday.
Will the cleanance over? Hello? Yep. This is Living Cleanance Over. The radio station. Okay.
How are you?
We're good, thank you.
Hello, you're live.
My name's Robert.
Hi, Robert. How are you?
Hi. I'm great. You guys are wonderful. I've been listening to you forever.
Wow, that's nice to know. I appreciate
I've
that.
been hesitant to call in. I mean, I've been a little embarrassed. There's, certain aspects of my life that I didn't make sure, I didn't want to make public. However, I feel there's so many inspirational people that come on here. I just want to be a part of it.
Beautiful.
That's nice, Robert. Thank you.
Great to hear that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Thank you guys for everything you do.
Absolutely. And we'll continue to do that, Robert.
Especially after.
It's very reassuring. I've been struggling from my addiction for a long time now.
Okay. Do you need help? Are you clean?
I'm trying every day. It's a new day.
Well, I don't know what that means. Is it a new day that's a good day or a
Some
good
days are
day?
better than others. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nobody said it's easy.
That's right. But it's worth it.
That's it. Look at that.
Took the
right
words
inside.
right out of my mouth.
That's right, baby.
That's it, man. That's it.
So true. So true.
Yep.
So what can we do for you, Robert, besides the
I
show?
just wanted to call in, say hi, and introduce myself.
I'm glad you did.
Good.
It's nice to hear from our callers, man.
That's right. It means a lot to us to let us know that we're reaching people.
Right.
Well, anyway, my girlfriend's calling me, so I'm just gonna have to go say hi to her.
All right, no problem.
All right,
Robert,
thanks for calling.
Call again if you ever
Call
want
again, yeah.
If you ever want to
Please.
come
Thank you,
on.
guys. I'll call back in again for sure.
Okay. Yeah, then maybe you can come on one night.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
It
it would be
would
great.
be.
Yeah. So make sure you call
Have a
us.
good night.
All right,
Have a
thank
good
you.
night, gentlemen.
All
Thanks,
right.
Robert.
All right, bye-bye. What a nice thing. You see, I mean, it's all about
You don't know
inspiration.
till you know.
You don't know till you.
Carly, inspiration.
And you don't know what you don't know till you don't know it.
People,
That's right.
you know, and you just like,
It's a lot of no
you know,
knows.
you know what FEAR stands for? Face everything and recover.
Yep.
Not fuck everything and roll. You know? You know what I'm saying, Arthur?
Are we
I
extending?
apologize.
everybody.
I just had like a moment. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that was strong.
that was strong. So
So we're not getting an extension, I gather. Carly,
nah.
any parting thoughts?
No.
One word to sum up your life. One word.
One word.
Here's one word to sum up your day.
Better yet.
Grateful.
Grateful.
Nice.
How about your life?
Chaotic.
Chaotic. Beautiful.
Then you're normal.
Yeah. Well, we've had our show. It was fantastic, of course, especially with our lovely guests.
Absolutely.
We'd love to come back if you would think about doing that. Thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
You're
Let's
welcome.
give her a hand for that commitment that she's got. And thank you, listeners. Thank you, callers. And until next week, be well.
I wandered around, nothing more than time.